How are you doing all? Welcome to another edition of Badminton Fundamentals. And today I want to talk to you about basic positioning. And let's start with singles first before we move on to doubles, because it's the easier of the two to understand a little bit about the basics of positioning. There are three primary areas of positioning: where you keep your racket, how you keep your feet, whether it's right foot in front or left foot in front, and of course where you are on the court. Okay, so let's start with the positioning on the court. Now for singles, there are two primary areas that you want to think about: the two neutral positions on the court, the right hand side, left hand side. Yeah, so if your shuttle is in front of you on the left hand side, you want to be somewhere here. Okay, because you want to cover your exposed area. This is where the shuttle is likely to come at its fastest, and that's where you've got a bit more time. So you've sent the shuttle way to the corner. So this is your positioning, yeah? If the shuttle is on the right-hand side, again, you want to be covering the exposed area, because that's where the shuttle will travel the fastest, and you can get to that easier. Now, let me demonstrate a shot where you might actually think, well, this is probably not where you should be going. So let's say you've gone to the back and you played a smash and you're moving in to the net. Okay? What you've actually done is you've played the smash and you moved over here and slowed down a little bit, and then you saw that it was at the net and you went in. But after you come here, if you realize that the opponent has sent it somewhere up there, you probably now want to go over here. So what you're actually doing is, after your shot from the back, you're coming towards your neutral area, and then you're watching, and then you're moving. But it seems like you just played your shot and you run straight to the net. You haven't done that. What you've done is you watched. Okay, so those are the two key areas to think about. Now, just to refine that, if you've played a net shot, you don't just run back all the way over here. You just take one step back and you watch. One step back and you watch. Okay? So that's the basics of court positioning for singles, which is rather easy, you might think. But you get that started, the rest of whatever else you need to do will become a lot easier. Now, let's talk about the direction of your feet. So as I've already told you, your neutral positions are 1 and 2. If you've played a cross clear, why you do that is another question. You've played a cross clear, the shuttle's gone way up there to that side. You'd now want to just sort of walk forward onto this side, yeah? But because your shuttle is on your left side, you would keep your right foot in front and you'd watch from somewhere here, right? Because you want to get to that shuttle first, because that's the place where the shuttle is coming at its fastest. You're over here and you're watching like that. If you send the shuttle on your right hand side, okay, you'll be moving more towards this side, but this time you keep your left foot in front so that you're able to move in to this spot as well as going backwards. Yes? Remember my video where I told you how you actually move back when you've got your right foot in front? So let's say you're standing here with your right foot in front, and if you want to go back over there, the first thing you've got to do is push back, and then now you're there, yes? What we've done over here is you've played it clear, and you've now come to your neutral position with your right foot behind you already, so you can get to that shot very quickly. So you've come over here, and it's up there, and now you've got your shot. Let's keep it simple. So basically, on your right hand side, stand with your right foot, with your left foot in front when you're coming to it. But if you've played a straight shot, you'd want to stand with your right foot in front. Third element, your racket positioning. I've already showed you when you play a net shot, you do not take the racket away. You do not drop the head. You don't just come up. Be neutral. Okay? So your neutral position really for the racket is in front of you. Let's show me from this angle. So your neutral position for the racket is slightly in front of you, not too far to the left, not too far to the right. So you're holding it and it's your natural arm angle, yeah? Just there, that's it. So you're not trying to keep it too straight. You're not being rigid, you're just relaxed. That's your neutral position, generally. If you play a net shot, just bring the racket down to your neutral position and just watch. Staying close, just a sachet back and you're watching. Because your opponent might just block that shuttle or he might lift it. So you watch it, if he's lifted it, you just run and you go backwards. If he's blocked it, you just come back in. Supposing your opponent has given you a loose shot, you can now step in and just play that shot because your racket head is ready to get there very quickly. So one more thing on the racket positioning. If your opponent has sent the shuttle up high on your forehand side, let's say, your racket should go up first. So before you make that move, your racket is up there already. If the shuttle is coming flat below your arm, you take the racket down over here, but you take the racket into the direction of the shuttle already. Okay? Same thing, if it's gone to your backhand and you play forehand, you just take the racket up and you go then to play. Try not to take the racket head away from where the shuttle is. Go into the direction where the shuttle is. So that's pretty much the basics. How you actually learn all of that. Obviously, it takes a lot of practice to develop all of that and to be able to use it properly. Thank you for watching.